Hello. So today I'm going to talk about dates within the spreadsheets. Now, if you know about dates, everything will run very smoothly for you when you're using spreadsheets, especially when formulas are involving dates. If you're unfamiliar with dates within spreadsheets, you will encounter certain problems. Now, these problems occur when you type in text and you think it is a date. The spreadsheet read your text, and it doesn't recognize as dates as a date. So the basic way of entering the date is you type in the date, then slash, and then the month. Now, if you are actually working within this year, you don't have to type in the year. Okay, so this is the date. And if you actually look on here, it says 2019. And um, let me try and create a text. So these two look very similar. Okay. Now, if I were to select both of them and then I format them to look slightly different, as you can see, this one responds um, to the change, but this one did not because this is a text. And so if I were to copy this date and we go to one day, hold on, let me just make this a bit smaller. Now this one day tab, what happened is it will look through the main tab and deposit people's rota time. So the way it is being used is that it will search through the dates. So if I actually copy and paste, Control Shift V, a date in. So this is valid date because it is actually jumping into the first day of the John Lewis year, which is this year. Yeah, I got like John Lewis New Year testing. So I'm going to go back to this and copy non-text, not non-date. This is a text. And if I actually go to the one day tab and then I'll Control Shift V to paste this in, you find that it doesn't work. So often people are typing in text into their bridges and expecting the bridge to bring up the rotor. So this is what I'm seeing, um, not just recently, but in the past as well. Yeah, and therefore you need. That's why I actually put in the drop down, because once I got the drop down, you are actually being forced to use the correct formatting. So just to recap, um, when you type in a date, you have to do the actual day first, the day, and then slash, and then the month. If you're actually doing another year, you do the year as well. But if you're doing the current year, you don't have to type in the current year. And if you actually want this to look slightly different, what you do is you go to the format, you go to the number, and then you go to more format right at the bottom, and then you go to more date and time format. And here you can select the different setting that you want. There's quite a lot for you to choose. But if you haven't seen the one you like here, what you do, you can tailor make one for yourself. So you click onto here and then just put in any form of separator that you like. You go to this little arrow down to select. I want to do, what do I want to do? I want to do the day of the week. And once you got this here, you can choose. I want Tuesday. And here I want the entire year. Here I want um August, like this, and then apply. So this is what I've chosen. Yeah. And now I can actually show you some dates calculation, which um, occurs quite frequently within spreadsheets. So first of all, I'm going to type in a date. I'm going to format it. Right. So this is the format that I like. Now, if you actually pull it down this way, you can see that it will follow the day in a sequence. If you actually pull it this way, the dates actually follow in a sequence like this. Yeah, that is actually quite good. Um, so I'm going to undo this now. And so a simple formula that you can use is equal, and then you point to this cell and then you add 1. So in essence, you are adding 1 day. And so if you actually pull this along, you have got an entire week. But if you are changing this date, so this would become dynamic. I don't know if I use if I'm using the right word. So let's just say I'm going into February now. Okay, enter. This is February. Can you see it changes because the formula is this cell add 1, this cell add 1, this cell add 1, this cell add 1, this cell add 1. So it's a formula. So this is actually the formula which I use in all the spreadsheets. So if you actually change the date on Sunday, all the other tabs will change. The only difference is it's not on the same page as it is here. It is in different tabs. So therefore, if somebody went and done a different date on here, let's just say, okay, it will break up the formula. But however, what you should do is just to copy like for like, copy it, paste it, and work with it. It's very simple. You don't even need to write formulas. You just need to understand how the formula works, if you know what I mean. So another good way of doing date calculation is, let's just say you got some, hold on, let me just delete all of this. Let's just say you have got some sales report that you need to do. Delete all of this. And so you need to create the Sunday to Saturday, and then 1 week, 2 week, like that. So you could actually go and type in the first date that you wanted to work with. Of course, set the formula, but I purposely put in the Sunday to show you. So Saturday will be 6th day after this day, so that will be equal this plus 6. Okay, so the Sunday on here, it will be equal this plus 7. So if I'm to pull this down, whoops, pull this down, drag this down up to here, drag it down. There you go. I just made 1 year of the sales date. It's very easy once you know how. I'm running out of time, so I hope you will try and look online to find out more about dates. Thank you very much. Goodbye.